Okay, so disclaimer. I don't know anything really about this game except that I got it for free on Steam. And it looks really goofy. So, we'll see what happens. I can't find the window for it. Oh, I found it. It's called Bruh. Alright, lock in, gang. Where am I? Bingus. Ah, you're finally awake. I thought you were dead. I thought I was dead too. So, care to explain to me what happened? Huh? Care to explain why a lawyer like you has a bullet lodged into their head? Oh, it's a long story. I've got the time. Oh. Well, it's not the first time I've been shot in the head and survived. You see, it all started 2 weeks ago with my first case. Chapter 1, A Midnight Snack. The restaurant. Oh shit. Oh? Sir Monkey, there he is. Once I kill him, that promotion is mine. And I can prove to him that I can handle that same amount of power. Terry, hello. Do you have fries? Come here. Hi, I am Terry. Terry want fries. Terry must eat fries to become fries. You what? Give Terry fries. I don't have any. Besides the restaurant right there, I think you can buy some inside. Terry's broke. Terry! Liking fries is his only personality trait. Favorite song? Down Under, Men at Work. I didn't even see the last thing. If you are that desperate, then you can eat those fries off the floor. Terry will eat fries now. I am fries. Bye. What an odd fella. All that talk of fries makes me hungry. I should grab something to eat in here. What the? Looks like a crime scene in here. That's because it is. And what are you supposed to be? Hello, random woman. I am Barry, a judge robot. You must be the defense attorney. No, I'm not. I just want to get food. The law demands you be the defense attorney or you will be punished. Jeez, what do I need to do? Brilliant! Okie dokie, there has been a murder here at this establishment. I can tell by all the blood. The victim seems to have been killed by the suspect, Terry. Your job as the defense is to defend Terry in court and make sure he isn't guilty. But how am I supposed to do that? Well, to make a start, you can look around at the scene and interview some witnesses. Then once you're ready, you will go to court and have an argument with the prosecutor on if Terry is guilty or not. Listen, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I'm not an attorney and I don't know what's going on. I really don't have time for this. Well, I don't have time to find another attorney, so get investigating immediately. Damn it. Guess I should go along with this. Barry, judge who doesn't know how the law works and is also a robot. Favorite song? Les Zero, The Weeknd. Can I at least get some fries? No. Day 1, investigation. Alright. So what do you know about the murder so far? Well, it appears that the murderer broke into the building by smashing the window with some brass knuckles. And then killed the victim in the toilets. I'm just the judge. I don't know much. You can ask the witness to the crime in the other room for more information. And Terry did this? Well, you're supposed to argue that he didn't do the murder, but the police labeled him as the main suspect. Do you know him? I saw you talking to him outside. No, that was my first time meeting him. Wait, if he's the #1 suspect, then why is he running around outside? Oh, he escaped his jail cell. We've got him back under control now. Ain't no way I'm gonna be able to get an innocent verdict on this Terry person. Terry's profile added to the evidence list. Why is a robot acting as a judge? Oh, you want to know where I came from? I was originally created by a guy named Alfie. After he was killed, I made it my mission to avenge him and kill all those involved with his murder. In my pursuit of revenge, I was shot and my robot body sent to the scrapyard. But I found this one lying around and injected my brain into it. With it, I made it back to society through the Great Forest and got this job as a judge due to my intelligence. Wow, that's, interesting. Yes, it is! Alright, very good. Okay, yeah. Whoa, watch out! There are glass shards there. Yeah, I just wanted to investigate them. These shards are from the broken window. The murderer broke in through there, it seems. Glass shards added to evidence list. Oh god, is that blood? I scanned it and it's definitely of the victim. So this is where the victim was attacked? Nope, he was killed in the toilets. Why is his blood here? I don't know. Save it for the trial. Alright. Are those brass knuckles? Indeed! They fit Terry's hands perfectly. So it seems he used them to break in and kill the victim. And then he dropped them when he ran off. But remember, it's your job to prove Terry innocent. Good luck! Yeah, I'm probably gonna need it. There's some fries just laying around. Yeah, Terry loves his fries. The police believe that he left those behind. Great, another reason for people to think Terry is the killer. Is this a vent? Wait, there's a secret room in here. What? Hey, someone there? What the? Who are you? Hello. I am Mr. Monkey. This is my show. I do not eat kids. Don't ask about the kids. I love you. I am the guard for the judge. What are you doing here? What is this place? Also, I really like my sprite. This is exactly the sprite I would pick for myself. I'm investigating. I found this place. I have made it my home. The vent behind me leads to outside. Alright. Mr. Monkey, just a normal monkey, nothing to see here. He likes the 88 and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Anything interesting here? No. 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 How long have you been here? Since the investigation began. I am stuck. So if I didn't find you in here, you would have been trapped here forever? Yes, I would die. I was mugged for all my stuff by an orangutan on a tricycle. Just like how we will all die like lab rats. Sky is off. Alright. Is that all of them now? Yeah, okay. Let's move. So this is where the murder happened. Hello? Oh. What are you doing at the crime scene? I'm investigating. I'm the, defense attorney. I have permission from the judge. Ah, so you're the person who's defending Terry. Oh, shit. Well, I will have you know that I, Sir Monkey, saw Terry do it. Sir Monkey. The Sir is his first name. Monkey doesn't wear any pants, so Fausto likes whiplash. Alright. You saw the murder? Yeah, I did. I will explain in more detail in the trial. But last night, when I left my office and entered the hallway, I saw Terry right there in the hallway, as he ran off. And a dead body was in the toilets. So yeah, Terry is the killer, and you can't change that. Why are you here? I work here. I'm the security guard. The key witness in the case. Tell me, as I'd like to know. What do you intend to do in the trial to defend Terry? Dunno, probably gonna wing it. I'd quite like to get back to doing nothing all day. Exactly! Because Terry is the killer. Have him plead guilty and get this over and done with. I probably should do that. But what if Terry is innocent? I can't send an innocent guy to prison. Maybe I'll try defending him. Alright. Why is there a suspicious looking stick there? That's mine! Why do you have a stick? Seems like a murder weapon. Are you accusing me? As security of this place, I need to stop intruders. Like Terry! This stick is my protection. Okay, buddy. Stick at it, evidence. So, Sir Monkey. What? When you saw the body, what did he look like? If I remember correctly, he was the most average-looking guy. Normal brown hair, white t-shirt with black trousers. I believe the judge said his name was Hara? People be naming their kid anything these days. The body additive instance. Okay. What else can I get? Once you have enough return here to begin the trial. Oh, okay. So I think I've got everything now. Let's try it. Let's run it. I should save. Alright. And so begins the trial. I'm not really sure what to expect. This all feels like some kind of fever dream. Not exactly the mindset one would want going into a trial. Terry seems to be pleading innocent. So I need to try as hard as I can to defend him. It's recommended to save your game now. Okay, I did that. Day 2 trial. Alright, we are gathered here today for the trial of Terry for the murder of Mr. Hara. This trial will be held under the Japanifornia Wrestlers Court Law. Is the defense ready? Huh, who, me? I really like my character. I really like my character. Yes, you. Yes, I'm ready, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. What does Japanifornia Wrestlers Court law even mean? Is the prosecution ready? The prosecutor. Huh? Where is the prosecutor? I'm right here, you emo! Is that a cat? As prosecutor? And what did he just call me? You heard me, I called you an emo. Stupid. I'm not a stupid dumb emo. Objection! Says you, furry. Right, so now you're calling me a furry. You're the one who has a cat with fur all on them. Objection! Can you stop arguing, please? He's the one who started it. When the judge tells you to shut up, you shut up, emo. Why is this guy so aggressive? Yes, Prosecutor Maxwell is ready, Your Honor. Sorry, defense, for Maxwell's behavior. He's angry because he was supposed to be the defense attorney in your position in the case. However, since he was late to the crime scene to sign some papers, you ended up being the defense instead when you walked in. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. And now I'm stuck as prosecutor. But I shall strike you down and take my revenge! Revenge? Seems like your fault for being late. Anyways, let's actually get this trial going by calling the witness to the stand. Please state your name and occupation. Oh shit. I am Sir Monkey. I work security at the restaurant. And you saw the murder. Yeah, correct. Please testify to the court what you saw. Sir Monkey testimony on the murder. The whole night I was in the security office, the room next to the toilets where I couldn't hear anything. When I left my room to leave for the night, I saw that blue creature, the defendant, Terry. The door to the toilets were wide open, which is when I saw the body in there. I must have just missed the murder. The victim Haru appears to be just some guy who stayed in the toilets too long after hours when taking a dump where he died. In summary, Terry smashed the windows to get in, went in the toilets, killed the victim clean with the knuckles and left. Simple as that. That seems to line up with the evidence so far. The defense may begin cross-examination. May begin a what now? A cross-examination. Look through a witness testimony and choose to either press or object on a statement. If you press on a statement, you'll be asked to witness for information and content of what they just said. This leads to uncovering new evidence. So if you're ever stuck on what to do, then just press. And objecting on a statement is when you present a piece of evidence you believe contradicts what they said. If you want to win the trial, you must find objections in your opponent's testimony. Seems simple enough. I suggest you don't bother. Sir Monkey is telling the truth, and Terry is the killer. There has to be a contradiction in his statement somewhere. I just need to look through it until I can find it. The whole night I was in the security office, the room next to the toilets where I couldn't hear anything. Hold it! The whole night! Yep, my job as a security guard was to keep watch at the place from 1 AM to 6 AM. Very tiring, I know. Doubt you've ever gone through such a hardship. Do you have any cameras at security? There's one camera I monitor that observes the window. It doesn't record footage, so I can't show Terry's break-in. Bang. But I swear, I saw Terry break in using the knuckles. What a wimp. Couldn't even smash the window with his hands. Bro, you don't even have any hands. Shut it with your discrimination. Okay. When I left my room to leave for the night, I saw that blue creature, the defendant Terry. Hold it! Where exactly did you see Terry? Ha! I need to ask this. So I made this map. Oh, okay. A is the room I was in. B is the murder scene. C is the kitchen. D is the lobby. And lastly, E is the broken glass window. As you can probably guess, that red X is Terry. I immediately ran back to my room and called the police when I saw him, in which he probably ran off through the window. See, look, he made a map. If he were lying, he wouldn't go through the effort of making a map. He is telling the truth, and Terry is guilty, so give up. Doors to the toilets were wide open, which is when I saw the body in there. Must have just missed the murder. Hold it! Any details about the body? Nothing at all. The victim didn't even have anything on him. Terry is a bum. I hear he eats food off the floor, so he probably killed the guy to rob them. For real, Terry is such an idiot. He didn't think to rob the cash registers. Maybe he tried but didn't know how to open because he's a moron. I can tell you and I are going to be good friends. Maybe he didn't rob the cash registers because he wanted to keep the place open? After all, he loves the fries they do. Well, if that's the case, murdering someone in the building is a surefire way to get the place shut down, so probably not. But then again, he is a short-sighted idiot, so maybe he did. Victim horror appears to be just some guy who stayed in the toilets too long after hours when taking a dump where he died. Hold it! What do you mean he was after hours taking a dump? The store closed just a few minutes before the murder happened. He probably stayed behind because he was doing something dirty or diarrhea. Or doing drugs. Huh! Drugs! That's a serious crime to accuse someone of. I'm being hypothetical, bro. In summary, Terry smashed the windows to get in, went to the toilets, killed the victim clean with the knuckles, and left simple as that. Hold it! The statement seems suspicious. Perhaps I can jump on it with something. Oh shit, okay. Smash the windows. Murder seemed to burn the using the brass knuckles. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that again. Okay, likes to eat fries and turns into one when he does. Terry's favorite food left the crime scene and seemed to incriminate him. Possible right up and fit Terry's hands and seemed to drop him as he ran out. Vent that connects to the outside of the building. Has a secret room. Security set found it next to the body. Unsure if it was there since the murder of Sir Monkey put it there during the investigation. Uh-oh. I mean, I think he did it. I think Terry did it. I think I should probably just give up. I think Terry did it. What about the victim's blood? Objection! Wait, so the victim entered the toilets, got killed in the toilets, and that's it? Yeah, that's what I just said, dummy. Just a simple clean kill with the knuckles. Well, then how do you explain the victim's blood in the lobby? What? What? Huh? What is this? Judge, I have that blood tested to see if it's really is the victim. I already did back at the crime scene. If the victim truly died in the toilets with the body staying there, then there's no way the victim's blood got to the lobby of the building. Basically, you're lying. Objection! Hey, shut up for a second, bruv. This is easy to explain. Perhaps Terry killed the victim in the lobby and then brought him to the toilets. Sir Monkey here is just a little confused. Right? Yeah, right. What he said. Terry's such a bad killer. I even saw him eat some fries on his way out. Objection! How do you know that? Tell the truth because you're clearly hiding something. I suggest you do a new testimony because you're clearly messing up. Okay, sir. Alright, alright. We're gonna save. Alright. Sir Monkey testimony on the murder part 2. To be honest, I was never in the security room. I was in the kitchen, cleaning. On my way to the toilets is when I saw Terry eating fries. When I arrived to the toilets is when I saw the body and didn't hear the murder because I was listening to music. I didn't want to admit I was in the kitchen as that's away from my post in the security room. This testimony seems solid. Defense may begin cross-examination again. I was in the kitchen cleaning. Why were you cleaning if that's not your job? It's more entertaining to do cleaning than stare at a camera that doesn't do anything all night. Jeez, people like you are so annoying. Why you gotta be so pushy? Second that. People like them are always so nosy and always want to argue. I'm an attorney? I'm supposed to be nosy and want to argue? Excuses, excuses. Do us a favor and shut your mouth. On my way to the toilets is when I saw Terry eating fries. Hold it! That was it? You saw him just eating fries and run off? Yeah, there were fries spilled on the floor that he was stuffing his face eating. Right next to the bloodstain as well. He obviously did the crime! Terry's shirt is like fries, so I wouldn't be surprised. Wait, doesn't a piece of evidence? Too many people these days are stuffing their face with fries. I'm more of a pastry guy myself. Objection! Pretzel's better! Please, let's get back to talking about the case. Alright, so if we, I think, object, because Terry would turn into fries if he ate them, so that doesn't make any sense. Objection! What now? So Terry just ate the fries and walked off? Yes. And nothing happened outside of him running away from you to the broken window? Yeah, can you please get to the bloody point? Well, if you really saw Terry eat fries, you would know. He turns into fries when he eats them. Excuse me? You heard me. When Terry consumes fries, he becomes fries. Just admit you were never in the building at the same time as Terry. Ha, now you're just making stuff up. I'm pretty sure the defense is telling the truth. I think I saw Terry turn into fries when I saw the defense have a conversation with him. Your Honor, saying that you're pretty sure and that you think is not good enough. There needs more proof. I'm going to have to agree. Guard! Yes. Go get Terry for the next cross-examination. And maybe get some fries too, to test if he really does become fries when he eats them. Okay. Getting the fries may take a while. And Sir Monkey, yeah? You're excused for now. Okay, Your Honor. Sir Monkey recounts of the incident added to the evidence list. I have no doubt that this guy is definitely the killer. And if someone like me can see that, then he is a very bad one. Name and occupation. I, Terry. I, Hollis. I eat fries. Here we go. Now I have to deal with this stupidity. Terry, please state what you did last night. Okay. I, Terry. Terry is homeless. Terry breaks in through a window to eat fries. Doors are locked at night. Terry sees a single person in the building and no one else, just standing there awkwardly holding fries. Terry attacks men to make him drop his fries. Terry left after grabbing all the fries in the building, except a few by the counter, and ate them in Onali. Wow, there's a lot to unpack there. But that's not my job. It's yours. The defense may begin cross-examination on Terry. Hi, Terry. Terry's homeless. Hold it! How did she become homeless? Terry was fired from tech company job. Terry accidentally unleashed Subject 3 from cell by accident. One of Terry's bosses, Mr. Gold, got very angry and fired him. The sounds confidential. Assassins will come after people who speak of its name. Terry is gonna die. Wait, does that mean assassins will come after us? Terry thinks so. Let's just move on. Terry needs to eat fries to become fries. Terry sees the restaurant. Hold it. Why do you become fries when you eat them? In Terry world, if you eat fries, you become fries. It is normal and a life goal for many. Terry fell into the A portal at job, which transported Terry to this world, where everyone eats fries and does not become them. Whatever Terry is smoking, I want it. Terry breaks in through window to eat fries. Doors are locked at night. Hold it! Wait, you did break in? Yes, Terry needed fries. You broke in. This is a crime! Yes, you must be punished. Leave that till later. We need to focus on the murder. He just admitted to breaking into the building with the iron knuckles. He could have easily done the murder, too. Terry didn't use no knuckles? Terry used awesome Cobra Kai karate kick to break the window. Terry does awesome Cobra Kai karate. Terry is former MMC champion, you know? If Terry didn't use the knuckles to break in, then why are they there? When you have bled when stepping over and through the broken glass? Terry did awesome backflips to not cut himself. Terry sees a single person in the building and no one else, just standing there awkwardly holding fries. Hold it! Really? No one else there? Terry only saw one person in the building. That one person you saw must have been the person you murdered! Terry did not kill anyone. Something's not adding up here. I'm sure Terry is telling the truth, so maybe a piece of evidence I have is what's wrong. So let's look at things the other way around. What evidence does not make sense because of this statement? Okay. I mean the brass knuckles, I guess. Yeah, let's try the brass knuckles. Objection! Your Honor, this piece of evidence contradicts this statement. I don't see it. Okay, damn it. Either I've chosen the wrong statement to object to, or the wrong evidence to use. Lost 10 Bobucks as penalty. No, my Bobucks. 90 Bobucks left. If you reach 0 Bobucks, you will explode and die. Take time to read the evidence and see if it doesn't make sense to the statement. And also to press on statements to find possible hints. Maybe the fact that Sir Monkey was there? I think that's right. Not my Bobucks, right? So no one else was in the building. Yep, just me and him. I searched the whole building in pursuit of fries. From the security room to the kitchen to the toilets. There was no monkey in sight. Ah! I'm sick of your lies, Terry! You're just making stuff up. Sir Monkey is the one who lies. He changed his story twice. While Terry's story does not explain the blood in the lobby, the brass knuckles on the floor, or just the murder in general. That's because Terry was not involved with it. Seems to me like we need to get Sir Monkey back in here. You know what? Sure, bring him back. He'll prove once and for all Terry did it. Hey guys, I'm back with the fries. Ah, good. Terry, do you mind eating them? Terry will eat fries now. See, nothing is happening. I am now fries. Yeah! It appears that Terry is speaking the truth. No, this is not possible. What if Terry can turn into fries on command? What if this is some kind of illusion? What ifs are not good enough for the court? Sir Monkey is definitely wrong. Perhaps he is just a little confused, or maybe he's trying to hide something. Well, let's bring him back in for the next testimony. Good vine booms. Good vine booms. Critter, that's like stealing V-Bucks from babies, I know. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Hello? He isn't moving. Hey, are you okay? Shut up, 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 shut up! Terry is the killer, Terry is the killer, Terry is the killer! I'm no killer, why would I kill anyone? No one here is accusing you of being the killer, calm down. Objection! I am. Everything points to it. Objection! Complete nonsense! Terry has 10 times more reasons to kill. Sir Monkey has no reason. He is just a peaceful monkey. Objection! Let the witness speak for himself. Sir Monkey, you're being accused of the crime now. I need you to speak the truth and give a proper testimony for the defense to cross-examine. Hey, defense. Huh, me? Yeah, you. The Persona... Is this the Persona 4 Palace music? I like your game, Critter. Me too. I like it too. This is exactly what I was hoping it was gonna be. I'm gonna cut the app for a second. Stop acting aggressive for just a moment. Wait, this guy isn't actually an asshole? Just because I want to tell you that even though my performance as prosecutor has been pretty bad so far, I will defeat you. Okay. I am the best lawyer ever. That is not narcissism or entitlement. That is a fact. You see that guard over? Mr. Monkey is his name. Before he was a guard, he was once a prosecutor and had the longest case win streak ever. I beat him on my first day. And I refuse to lose to a rookie like you who isn't even a real attorney. And I mean that respectfully. Well, it's time to begin the next cross-examination! Alright. Terry is lying. Everything he said is not the truth. He's crazy. He said so many crazy things. Terry's stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid. The doors are locked. Security opening them triggers a system alert. And I was in the building to make a phone call to the police. But how could I have done that if I weren't in the building, as Terry says? There's no way in with the door locked and the broken window's hole being too small. But we got the vent, so there's a way. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure what to make of that. Defense, please figure out what truly happened once and for all. Terry's lying. Everything he said is not the truth. He's crazy. He said so many crazy things. Hold it! It may seem that way, but often crazy people might be more truthful than the composed. Him saying that he became fries seemed crazy, and was a lie at first, but would you look at that? He was speaking the truth all along. Speaking of lies, why are you called Sir Monkey? Like, where did you get the Sir in your name from if you're just a security guard? I bought a piece of land on this website that says I could legally call myself a Sir if I paid them. Wasn't that exposed as a scam or something? Shut up! This isn't relevant to the case. Terry, stupid, 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 stupid. Terry's calm and collected whilst you were the one panicking. I don't know about y'all, but you seem 10 times more suspicious. Hold it! Wouldn't you be shouting if you're being accused of being a murderer? How many times do I need to say it? Sir Monkey changed his story twice and has been proven wrong both times. Those are just human mistakes. I can't believe you were falling for Terry's manipulation. I thought you were calling Terry stupid a second ago. Well, he must have been faking his stupidity to fool you. I've never seen someone cope as hard as this guy before. Why am I pointing a gun to my head? The protagonist team looks like you, right? That's what I said. I didn't even get to pick this. I was like, if I were to pick a protagonist in this game, this is exactly who I would pick too. It's perfect. This game was low-key made for me. The doors are locked. Security opening them triggers a system alert. Hold it. What do you mean system alert? Most locations lock the doors to prevent employees from leaving during shifts nowadays. That's crazy. Isn't that a security hazard and kind of evil? Don't ask me. The point is Terry saying he can't have been inside contradicts the hard fact that he was. Tell them, Sir Monkey. Okay, and I was in the building to make a phone call to the police. Hold it. Huh? I wasn't told about this? It is true. Sir Monkey called in at the place to report the crime to the police. Tracing the call leads to the restaurant, so he is telling the truth. You can't fake the location of a call. This is news to me. But how could I have done that if I weren't in the building, as Terry says? There's no way in with the door locked and the broken window hole being too small, so I'm gonna probably hit this with the vent. Hold it! Damn it, he has a point. Oh my god, are you finally giving up? Come on, there has to be something, anything. Okay, yeah, so we hit the objection at the vent. It's really good. Oh my god! Yeah! Also, a respawn gun, it's said back here. There is one way you could have got into the building, using the vent. Well, what's that, stupid? People can't get inside vents. Well, this one is large enough for people to get inside, and just so happens there's a secret room inside of it as well. And if anyone were to know about this vent and its secret room, it would be the security guard. What? I refuse to believe this. This is not real. This doesn't make sense. Wait, we're forgetting. Why was the victim in there in the first place? In Sir Monkey's story, the victim was in the toilets. But in your story, the victim is just there in the lobby. Why would the victim just be standing around? Because they're stuck in there because of the locked doors. Or maybe they were invited there. Sir Monkey has acted like an asshole this whole trial, so it would be no surprise if he has a bunch of enemies. So maybe he wanted to kill one of them, so lured them to the place at night. He probably told the victim to wait in the toilets till after hours, or maybe told them to use the vent to get in. This is also when the time was right, he could quietly take them out. Terry was set up and lured in using fries, since I have no doubt Sir Monkey probably recognizes Terry for being a regular at the restaurant for his love of fries. Well, witness, do you have anything to say to this, or are you going to stay silent? Ah! Ah! Now he's going insane. Objection! Ha! Ah! What's so funny? Is he going insane as well? It appears you have forgotten one fatal thing. How the hell did Sir Monkey even kill the guy? His hands don't fit the knuckles, and it's confirmed the kill was via an object. He raises a good point. The call and the murder were so close together, he could not have dispatched the murder weapon so easily outside the building. And so I ask, what was the real murder weapon if not the knuckles? It's the stick. It's the stick! Easy. He used a security stick. So, Sir Monkey, anything to say? So good Ace Attorney crash out. Good Ace Attorney crash out. Dang, how bad is prison for them to be doing all that? Well, I think it's safe to say that Terry's not guilty and— Objection! It's true, I killed him. I knew Terry from work at a technology company before he got fired. The guy I killed, Hara, worked there too. This technology company is my real job. Being security is just a cover-up. The spot for manager for our location was vacant and he was in line to get it, so I murdered him to try and take his spot. But you've got to understand, the murder is justified. This tech company we work at has criminal connections. Violence to get ahead is normalized in there. Everyone who works there is evil and aggressive, like him. He deserved to die. He bullied me. I gave him a taste of his own medicine. I only act evil and aggressive to fit in with them. I'm actually a nice guy. Please trust me. This is all the CEO's fault. Good Ace Attorney crash out, right? Right? It's so good. Oh shit. Oh shit, is this the assassin? Is this the assassin? Oh my god. Oh my god! No! Oh my god! What the hell? Sorry, Sir Monkey. It's just business. It's a shooter! Everybody get down! Sir Monkey's head just got blown off, holy crap! And is that his blood and guts on wall? I think we are clear. Everyone quietly get to the fire exit. Everybody run! What the hell just happened? Hello. Ignore what just happened. I would like to congratulate you on winning the trial. Thanks, but say, how would you like a job as a lawyer? This may be a chance to get my life back on track. Perhaps I was lucky, or Sir Monkey was just an idiot. But that's surprisingly easy. Sure, I'll try it. Brilliant. I'm just gonna need your name. It's you. What? My name is you. That's a funny name. Anyways, I'll call you when I need you for something. Well, here we go. Oh, it's you. He's just staring at me. What do I say? I'm sorry? Oh, it's okay, I'm fine. I have never lost before, and no, I feel empty. Well, it's not like it's your fault. Sir Monkey was just kind of stupid. Yeah, that doesn't change anything. Ironic. The same way I defeated the undefeated in my first case has happened again, but now with the roles reversed. Being undefeated was my gimmick, and now it's gone. Now I feel how Mr. Monkey feels. No wonder he's retired himself into just being a guard that doesn't really talk to anyone. I want you to have this. What is it? It's the MMC Championship belt. Before Mr. Monkey was a prosecutor, he was an MMA fighter. When he joined the law, he took his championship with him. He gave it to me when I beat him in court. And so, for a bit of closure, I'd like to give it to you. Thanks. This is awkward. Goodbye. I feel a strange connection to this belt. I wonder if this belt would be sold for a lot. Oh, hi, Terry! Terry thanks you for defending him. Terry will repay you one day. But Terry has to run now, or else he'll be shot as well. Terry has warning. The tech company that Sir Monkey was talking about is called Chimp Lab. Beware. Man, it's been a weird day. I don't know. Perhaps I'd feel more fulfilled if that shooting didn't happen. Well, shit. Chapter 1 ends. 50 Bobucks gained. Current bank account? 140 Bobucks. It wouldn't be long before my descent into the abyss of the courtroom would continue. Chapter 2, Remote Control Murder. Oh my god. Oh my god! I could hear the slaying. Huh, looks like I'm getting a call. Oh, it's Barry. Hello there. What's up? Where are you right now? At my house. You sound like you're in space. I am. My house is in space. Oh, well anyways, I have a case for you. You remember when Sir Monkey was assassinated after going off about the company he worked at? Well, we investigated the company he was talking about, and apparently it's called Chimp Lab, and they are pretty shady. A murder has happened at one of the facilities, and so you will be the attorney for the person we think did it. Is there anything else I need to know? This facility is in the middle of a giant forest that's far away from any civilization. The only person who could have done the crime was this random crazy person we found near the scene. And thus, they are the defendant. He must get an innocent verdict on. How am I supposed to defend them if they're the only person who could have done the killings? I don't know. Figure that out yourself. My guard, Mr. Monkey, knows more about what happened. You can talk to him at the crime scene. And one last thing. The victim's name is Witchley. Alright, bye. Whatever luck I had in the first trial is long gone. And now I have to deal with a guilty person. But I guess that's just the job of being an attorney. Hopefully they plead guilty so I don't have to go through the effort of defending them. Well, time to head out. Geez, the car drive here was exhausting. 2 days straight of driving with insomnia, and now they expect me to investigate. This place looks vile. Smells like it, too. It's probably going to be worse inside. Collecting evidence from the ground up again is going to be a pain. Hello. Oh, it's you. Hello, it's me, Mr. Monkey. Alright. Chimp Lab Employee of the Month is Mr. Monkey. That's not suspicious at all. A shop? Wait. Mr. Monkey's shop sells random stuff to make a quick buck. Memory headset number 2025. A VR headset detailing its creator's memories. Seems to be one of many. 80 Bobucks. Sir Monkey's brain scan. A scan of what's left of Sir Monkey's brain, showing what his final thoughts were. 20 Bobucks. Mr. Monkey's lemonade stocks. By investing in Mr. Monkey's stocks, you will be able to get double your money back after the next trial, but only if your performance is good. Make sure to save some money, as it will save you from game over in the trial. I technically have enough to get anything. We're gonna buy the brain scan. Do you want to buy Sir Monkey brain scan? Yes, absolutely. That's probably gonna be helpful. Unlocked. And we're also gonna buy lemonade stocks. Oh, press to use. After Sir Monkey's brain was shot, pieces of his brain were collected and scanned. And using special technology, we can now see what his last thoughts were. Displaying now.
Ooga booga, why McDonald's so bad? Let me tell you, ooga booga, me no like fast food. McDonald's make tummy hurt. Why burgers so small? Me need big food, not tiny snack. Fries too salty. Me thirsty all day. Drink just sugar water. No good. McFlurry more like McFuzzy. Ice cream machine always broke. Why no fix? Me need sweet treat. Ooga booga, big ad say fresh, but we see frozen patty. Who they fool? Me not dumb. Kids toy. Cheap plastic. Break in one day. No fun. Me want quality. Why McDonald's everywhere? Me want variety. Same food, same taste. Boring. Me want try new thing. Ooga booga, me finish now. No more McDonald's for me. You hear? No more. Ooga booga. Bye bye.
That was worth it. That was worth it. I hate spending my Bobucks. It's like I never have enough. Fair. Fair. It's tough. I hope that was worth your money. That was worth my money. That was really good. Oh no! Can I not buy the lemonade stocks now? No, wait. No. I want to buy the stocks. Crap. Not right now. I want to buy the stocks. It won't let me. Okay, let's talk to him first. Have you found anything? No. What do you mean no? No. Alright. Thanks. Chimp Lab Employee of the Month. What's this poster on the wall? Mr. Monkey, Chimp Lab Employee of the Month? Wait, you work at Chimp Lab? I thought you were the judge's guard. Hello? What are you hiding? It is true. Being the guard was just a cover-up job. My true job is working at Chimp Lab. I got bills to pay after the orangutan on the tricycle mugged me. At first I tried opening a lemonade stand. Oh. If you right-click it brings you to that. Which is good to know. But for some reason no one had to buy from it. I'm not just here to investigate this crime scene for the law, but also for Chimp Lab, since I am a Chimp Lab higher up. Since you know my secrets, I will not talk to you normally. The air in this room suddenly got more cold. Didn't Sir Monkey say that Chimp Lab had criminal connections? Am I standing in front of a criminal right now? Maybe I can use this to my advantage. New dialogue options. Alright, that's the only thing we can examine. No lemonade. No lemonade. Crazy. What do you really know about the crime? There's barely any evidence in this facility. As Barry has probably told you, we found some crazy person in these woods. I've assumed them as the killer and placed them in custody. You can interview them upstairs. The body was found on the stairs on the way up there. Nothing of note about it, though. Death seems to have been by slashing. Rather disappointing, to be honest. Slashing is a B-tier murder method. What's an S-tier? Waterboarding and piss. Well, that's what I tell them, at least. In reality, it's just my unused lemonade from my failed lemonade business venture. But telling that orangutan that it was piss made him fold instantly. That's what you get for mugging me. I love lemonade. It's the only one thing I remember about my mother. Anyways, I recommend looking in the woods outside for more evidence. Also have a little patience. Sometimes tracking down people like killers can feel a bit hopeless. But keep chasing after them and you will catch them eventually. Trust me, I'd know. Alright. About Chimp Lab. What about it? Well, can you tell me about this company? Seems important to the case. Trust me, I don't know much since I'm fairly new to the job. The high-ranking position that Sir Monkey killed Hara to try and get is the same position I've got put in. Kind of. I reckon it's only temporary. What do you do in this job? What I'm doing right now. I go from location to location just to make sure people are doing their job and aren't slacking off. Or dead. This is the third time this week this has happened. The quality of Chimp Lab's health and safety is worse than Prime. That drink tastes like the acid in my sweat jar. The only reason I keep it around is so that I can chuck it at that orangutan if he comes back. Or so I can chuck it at the vending machine if it eats my credit card. What are you on about? Back on topic, I do have some evidence. The main suspect had a note on them. This note is the main reason I arrested them. What does it say? There's an evil under Witchley's house. I must kill him and destroy it. No clue what it means outside of the fact that Witchley is the victim. Added the note to evidence. That handwriting is really scruffy. I can barely read it. I went, no, I can't read. You literally just read it. I was using my mind powers I learned off the wizard gang people in the alleyways. Alright, perfect. I want to buy lemonade stalks. Okay, let's, you know what? Fuck it. Memory headset. Absolutely. What is it? A VR headset to record the memories of whoever created it. Log 2025 is taped on the side. And upon wearing and putting it on... Hello? Someone there? Oh, a visitor. I'll be right there. Do you need something? Trust me, I have anything. Don't be afraid to ask. Do you have any food? Ah, food! I have lots of food, of course. Almond butter, bacon grease, tomato juice. Something simple, please. Simple? Sure. Wheat, raisins, bread? Bread, please. Here. That will be 1,000 bobucks. I don't have any money. Oh. I can see it in your eyes. You want to run away with the bread. Go ahead. It would only be the 8th time this week. No, how pathetic are you to be giving up just like that? Hey, why do I have to be so mean? I'm sorry, bad habit. Is there any way to get food around here, though? Just take the bread. Life in these primal zones away from the city is tough. I don't need money anyways. Then, can I ask, why are you here selling stuff? I just like the aesthetic of being a merchant. Also, the city sucks. Hey, I just remembered. There's a place not too far from here where you can live in and get food and shelter. Oh, really? It's like this bunker thing called Chimp Lab. Oh, that place. Are you affiliated with the Chimp Lab group? Used to. I'll be leaving now. Bingus! I like Bingus. I like Bingus a lot. Can I buy the stocks now? No. Okay. Okay, I can't buy the stocks. Okay, let's move. Oh shit, we got a lot of oh my god, we have a lot of options. Okay, let's stay in Chimp Lab for now. We'll go to base upstairs. Damn, this is more of a mess than downstairs. Oh what did you call me? Man, what the hell are you? What did I call you? You called me a mess! I was calling the room a mess, not you. But I bet you think I'm a mess. So this must be the defendant, the person I've got to defend. I can already tell it's gonna be a long trial. Nux. Added this character's result losing a bet. Invisible Durant. Alright. So are you guilty? What? Are you pleading guilty, or... I'm innocent, I swear! Great. Now I have to defend a probably guilty person. Unless they're telling the truth. I guess you can never tell until the trial. Where were you on the night of the murder? I was on a walk. Why were you on a walk in a forest that's thousands of miles from any sort of society? I forgot. You forgot! I'm sorry! Oh my god, I'm going to get torn apart in the trial. How am I supposed to defend you in trial? Is there any piece of evidence you can give me? On my walk there was a power outage and all the light posts went out? Guess that's something. Alright, power outage. That's the okay. Investigate. What do we got? Just this. Huh, there's a computer here. The only thing on here is some video game. It's locked with a password, though. Oh, there's also file on here. It seems like Witchley has some kind of stargazer. It says, after countless months of fixing the generators back up, I finally found out what the object heading towards Earth is. A meteor. It's not that big and won't do that much damage, but none of the records or governing bodies seem to recognize it. Like they're ignoring it. Well, at least that means I get to claim it as my discovery. I've decided to call it the Starman. I like to brag about it to the server, but those nerds probably don't care. End of message. Alright, basement. It's dark down here. None of the light switches seem to be working. There must be a way to turn the power on somewhere else. I feel like something is in here with me. I should go back upstairs. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay. Let's go Trash Pile Valley. Oh, shit. Whoa! Finally, a place with a bunch of evidence to investigate. If it weren't for all that trash, this is quite a nice view. Wait, who's that over there? Oh no. What's up? Maxwell, a cat that has more mood swings than your ex. Loki in Star Wars, I think that said. It goes so fast. Favorite film is Star Wars Avengers that's based as fuck. Maxwell's based as fuck! Yeah! What are you doing here? Same reason as you. Investigating. Anyways, how you doing? Good. I wanted to apologize for acting in the trial. It's like a thing I do where I pretend to be aggressive. You know how to intimidate my opponents. Cool. As you can guess, I'm the prosecutor you're going up against in this trial. I've decided to permanently become a prosecutor, since Barry asked me to do that, because apparently there's no other prosecutors in town. You found anything? Not much outside of what you can see here. I'm tired. I haven't slept since the last trial, so I'm pretty much done for this next trial. Well, I'm done for as well, since I have to defend a crazy person. Guess that makes us even. Alright. What do we got? There's an electrical breaker here. It's what controls the power to the base, I think. It seems pretty smashed up and broken. Must have been the murderer who did that. Broken breaker added to the evidence list. I wonder if I can... Ouch! It gave me a shock, but I think I turned it back on. Very good. Good basement lights, okay. There's a lot of trash here. Oh yeah, I looked through that. It's all a bunch of living supplies, like bed sheets and tents. There was a storm from the previous night, so I think someone's camp probably got blown away. Who could have owned this camp? I don't know. Do some process of elimination, you'll figure it out. Also, I found a sheet where someone was practicing their spelling. That seems random. Figured it might be useful. Remnants of someone's camp added, okay. Spelling paper sheet added. Alright. Let's go to the tower and then we'll go back to the basement. What's this place? It's my home. Oh, hi? Hi! I'm Crane! I'm assuming you're here to talk about the murder. I am. What's wrong with your body? My skin was infused with a TV screen after an accident. So now my skin just plays random stuff on it. Just ignore it. Okay. I'm not ignoring it. Crane, Viva La Vida Coldplay or Elton John, and he likes Fight Club. Alright, about the murder. Yeah, I think the murder took place at the base in the middle of the forest. I saw someone with green hair approach the place with a letter. And do you think this person killed them? No, I'm just saying I saw them approaching the base. Alright. Also, you pause a lot when you talk. I know, that's just how I talk. At least when I'm nervous. I don't normally. Aren't these woods owned by Chimp Lab? How are you living here? Fucking salt bin, man. I work with Chimp Lab. I am a low-ranking secret agent. The Chimp Lab CEO himself is the only person who knows I'm here. Could you elaborate? It's confidential, so no. Someone could be listening into our conversation. I'll make sure to say during the trial. Alright, Crane's identity added to evidence list. Investigate. Doesn't look like there's anything to investigate here. This Crane person sure has a boring life. Okay. Basement. Well, here we are. Not the plush. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. Wait. Man, what the flip is that? Tagger is I. Are you gonna kill me? No. I only answer questions and follow orders. What are you? As I said, I am Tagger. I am a robot. I live within this basement. I follow instructions. What instructions have you followed recently? My memory system is wiped regularly, so I cannot remember. Last thing I remember is being in complete darkness, in which the only thing I could saw was that door. I think I remember the door being unlocked by some kind of monkey an hour ago. I scanned the door and only Chimp Lab power-ups can open it. Wow, this shirt has changed a lot about the case. Added Tagger to the evidence. Added the locked door to the evidence. Do you know about the murder? Negative. Who was murdered, may I ask? Some girl called Witchley. Registering to database. Huh? What database? Can I ask what's in your database? Private information, CEO clearance required. Damn. Are you aware of who Witchley was? Positive. Well then who was he? Private information, CEO clearance required. Tagger likes being pegged. Cabinet man, lemon demon, like spirited away. Good for, Tagger. No evidence here. Okay. Besides, I don't want to go further in the room than I already have with that thing watching me. Alright. Well, I think that's it now. Alright, let's, pop a save. Begin the trial. Never have I felt worse than I do now. In the first trial, everything was easy and I had a lot of hints to work with. But here, I'm clueless. I'm starting to regret becoming a lawyer. Is Nux telling the truth? Or am I defending a guilty person? Time to find out. It's recommended to save your game. Okay. Did Day 2 trial. We are gathered here today for the trial of Nux for the murder of Witchley. Is the defense ready? Yeah, Your Honor. And the prosecution? Maxwell, are you okay? Shut the fuck up, you emo! Whoa, hold it right there, buddy. This is a PG courtroom. Please refrain from swearing. Can it, Tin Can? Is Tin Can really the best insult you got for him? That's the weakest insult I've called all week. Please don't encourage him. Listen to me, emo. I only lost to you last time because I showed restraint. But I shall not make the same mistake twice. I will defeat you. Yeah, this tough guy act he puts on for the court ain't gonna work. It's kind of impressive how he can flip from being a nice guy outside of court to being an asshole. Can we please not make you two arguing a thing that happens every trial? I don't want to argue, he started it. Objection! Silence, emo! When the judge tell you to shut up, you... Objection! You said this exact thing last time. Damn it, I'm now realizing that Maxwell is horrible at antagonizing people. Right, let's call the witness to the stand who'll explain what happened that night. Name and occupation. Crane. Last time I checked, I'm a secret agent. Funny seeing you again, Maxwell. What's wrong with your skin? My body is infused with TV, just ignore it. Oh, I remember that from the last time you were in here. Alright, so you're a secret agent. Well, who for? The Chimp Lab organization. I'll explain in the testimony. Well then, let's start the fucking testimony. If you don't stop swearing, I'll give you a penalty. Fine. But you are right, we should probably get to the testimony. I want to make this a quick, clean trial, because I've got places to be. Yeah, I agree. Crane, please state what you saw. In the middle of the night, I was doing my daily patrol. That's when I noticed Nux walking to the base with a piece of paper. The power of the forest was going out, so I had to hurry back to turn it back on to charge my body. Well, that was short. Yeah, I was just speaking facts. Much appreciated. Many witnesses like to add their own opinions and theories to their testimonies. So this is rather refreshing. So, what's next? Ah! Stop talking so slowly with all the pauses! Next in the trial, that emo over there asks you questions about your testimony. And when they're unable to find any objections, they lose and the trial is over and we can all go home. And I regain my championship! Defense, please end this trial quickly. I can't be asked to deal with Maxwell today. Yeah, I'll try to be fast about this. Crane's testimony seems flawless. There's gotta be a problem somewhere. In the middle of the night, I was doing my daily patrol. Hold it. What does your daily patrol look like? First, I leave my cozy watchtower and follow a path that goes around the base. You call your watchtower cozy? I assure you, my deluxe penthouse is much more cozy than your crooked watchtower. Who asked you, bro? You dare to talk back to me? This is my courtroom. Hold it. Hey, last I checked, I'm the one with the championship. Oh yeah? Where do you live? Probably not as good as my penthouse. I live in space. Excuse me? For the record, I live in a personal bunker. What? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's when I noticed Nux walking to the base with a bit of paper. Hold it! Any details? Not really. I guess they looked like they were trying to be sneaky. Hold it! Hold up, is that me? I can't see what my body looks like. I would make fun of you, but my secondhand embarrassment is too much to even make a comment. How did that video even get on there? Really good. Power to the forest was going out, and so I had to hurry to turn it back on to charge my body. Hold it! What do you mean, charge your body? I must use a plug and an electrical breaker to charge my skin. How do you charge yourself using the plug? If you must know, it goes deep on my butt. I guess you could say it's a butt plug. Sharon is really good. Okay, so probably it's gonna be the broken breaker for that last one. Broken is smashed up. Objection! Oh yeah? If you really turned the power back on, then why is it broken and turned off when I found it? I never turned it back on. It started raining, so I went back to my watchtower. I ended up relying on emergency power savings in the end. Oh, never mind then. Wait, did you seriously just fumble? Haha! I bet you thought you were going somewhere with that. Once again, I remain on top. I do wonder, though, why is the breaker broken? Oh, I did break the electricity breaker! God. Just early in the day, way before the murder. Why would you do that? It's part of a schedule I have to do. Given to me by Chimp Lab. Why didn't you mention this? Crane, we're gonna need you to tell us more about this forest and your life in it. Just to prevent confusion like this happening again. Ah! This could have been such a simple and easy trial, but no! Now we have to do a second testimony and listen to a bunch more yapping. If things went my way, the trial would be over by now. Go ahead and do a second testimony, but I quit. I'm going to sleep over here. Bye, wankers. Wow, he actually just fell asleep. Does this mean the trial ends? No, we need a replacement. Hey, Mr. Monkey, can you be the replacement for Maxwell? Time to lock in. No silliness in court. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Huh, it's gonna be weird having a prosecutor who isn't beefing with you all the time. Brilliant. Crane, please begin your new testimony. This is drugged up Ace Attorney. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, we'll pop a, we'll pop another save now. Okay. Crane's life in the forest. I was deployed to the forest many years ago, I think. Around that time, I believe Collar was the CEO at the time. This was after the Great Chimp Lab massacre. My job as security is to make sure no one other than me and my tower and Witchley and his base get in the forest. Only now have I fumbled and let Nux slip through. Witchley, the victim, does not know that I exist. I am a secret. Only time I leave the tower is for my daily walk, and also for when I break and then repair the electricity breaker in my routine. Seems legit. The defense, you may begin the cross-examination. Alright, I was deployed to the forest many years ago, I think. Hold it! How many years ago? Objection! He was deployed to the forest 4 years ago. You can tell by the fact that on Google Earth over the years shows that the fire watchtower he lives in has a broken step that was only there after 4 years ago in 2024. The broken step most likely being caused when Crane first stepped foot in it. The fire watchtower was constructed by Infra Constructions, which was shut down due to laziness, which explains the poorly built step. Whoa, he talks a lot. No wonder he was the #1 prosecutor once. Around the time I believe the Collar was the CEO at the time. This is after the Great Chimp Lab massacre. Who the hell is Collar, and what is this Chimp Lab massacre? Objection! The Chimp Lab massacre was caused by Terry a while back. It was an accident he got fired for. He accidentally unleashed a dangerous entity called Subject 3 from its cell, and Collar was the last recorded Chimp Lab CEO before Chimp Lab went convert. He was known as the darkest CEO with his time in charge, inflicting depression for all those under him. He is presumed dead, but however, it's not the first time he has been presumed dead, so he may be alive. Collar had a love for isolation, so it makes sense for him to build his Chimp Lab facilities in the woods. Looks like someone sure did his research. Alexis would do this, I absolutely would if I could, yeah. I see it. My job as security is to make sure no one other than me in my tower and Witchley and his base get into the forest. Only now I've fumbled and let Nux slip through. So what you're saying is no one else but you and Witchley lived in the forest up and until Nux? Speaking of, how did Nux get through? I don't know. Objection! Did you not hear what he said? He said he fumbled. Whatever strategy he used to stop intruders, he must have messed up on. He may not look human with his TV skin, but he is, and thus he makes human mistakes. How the hell am I supposed to take down Mr. Monkey? I'm not going to be able to defeat him the same way I do with Maxwell. I just need to find out a way to throw Crane, and by extension, him off a little. What is something that Crane doesn't know about? What is something that seems important? Okay, is that a hint? Remnants of someone's camp? Objection. I mean, if you and Witchley were the only people in the forest, then whose camp is this? What? I've never seen this before? This isn't the comeback you think it is. The one person in that camp could belong to is the main suspect, Nux. Basically, Nux just so happened to be hiding in the forest longer than Crane realized. The case doesn't really change. Nux is still the killer. Just like how the Yeti I got into an underwater hockey match with after he chucked snowballs at my car is still a loser. The realization that I've pretty much lost is setting in. Mr. Monkey is just unbeatable. The only way I could win is if a miracle happens. What's up, wankers? I am back! I am him! Get the hell out of my seat, Mr. Monkey! Okay. Right, what's happened since I was asleep? Pretty much nothing has changed. Does that mean I'm still winning? I mean, it does look like Nux is guilty, so I guess so. Ha 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 ha! This is so goddamn easy! I could win this trial in my sleep! Oh wait, I just did! Ha 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 ha! Seems like this trial is over. Unless the defense can think of someone else who could have done it with evidence. I mean, they're open in the basement. Tagger could have done it. Only if it were that simple. But he couldn't have. Not only does he follow instructions, but there's a huge locked door which can only be opened by a chimp lab higher up. So the possibility that Witchley asked Tagger to kill him for whatever reason is off the charts as well. The only reason the locked door was open was for a reason. You and I both know and can't say. The door was opened by Mr. Monkey during the investigation, who is secretly a chimp lab higher up. Although I can't say that here, as if I blow his cover, who knows what he could do with his power and criminal connections. I suppose Mr. Monkey must have told Crane that I know his true identity. Everything seems to come back to Nux being the one who did it. What am I missing? Only one way to find out. The defense would like to make the request to cross-examine the defendant, Nux. Ha ha! To be honest, I was hoping you'd say that. So we can all watch Nux embarrass themselves as the killer. I will enjoy the humility. It's going to be a bloody public execution. Alright then, guard, bring in the defendant for cross-examining. Name and occupation. I'm Nux. I'm unemployed. Speak up, you pussy. Bruv, you're literally a pussy. Nux, please state what you did last night. Okay. What did Nux did? Oh, I should pop a save quick too. Okay. I live in a secret base in the forest atop a mountain. Please don't evict me, it's my home. It's already been bad enough week with that storm that hit it. That night, I was on a walk to deliver the letter to the base. But it wasn't my letter, I swear, and you can't prove it. Dog, that's gonna be the most suspicious testimony I've ever heard. Emo, I'm sure you've managed to extend this trial this long when the killer is so obvious. Oh, I'm surprised you managed. But that ends now. It does seem like there's a lot of work I've got to do to prove them innocent. However, I have a little more hope that I can do it with Mr. Monkey intimidation gone. Well, the defense may begin the cross-examination. I live in a secret base atop a mountain in the forest. Hold it. Why do you live in the middle of the forest, specifically near a chimp lab base? I prefer not to say. It's irrelevant to the case anyway. The base is located in an open cave in the mountain that's hidden by a bush. I'm in there most of the time, which is why this Crane person doesn't know about me, and vice versa. I gotta ask, how did you make the base in the first place without being detected? Considering the forest is one of the most isolated places in the world. I walked for about a year. I had a car which I dragged all my stuff in. Whatever reason you went to the forest for must have been really important for you to do all that. Please don't talk about it. Bitch-ass pussy, we're in a court. You should be telling us everything. I'll look past it for now, if it's that personal and irrelevant to the case. Man, I don't give a shit. Please don't evict me, it's my home, it's already bad enough. Week with the storm that hit it. I mean, should you even be living there in the first place? Chimp Lab owns the land, it's their choice. I mean, they'll probably evict you for murdering someone, so... Your ass is for the streets! I didn't do it, I swear. That night I was on a walk to deliver the letter to the base. What was on the letter? I don't know, I didn't look at the paper. Bruh. If I had to defend this pussy, I would game end myself. All of your stupidity should be considered a hate crime towards me. It's so annoying. Hate crime? Yeah, I hate crime too. Bro, you just proved my point. I hate crime too. It wasn't my letter, I swear, and you can't prove it. Then why were you delivering it? Because someone told me to. They were hiding in a bush. I couldn't see who they were. So let me get this straight. You met some random person hiding in a bush, and they told you to deliver a letter, and you just listened to them without questioning it? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Oh my days, bruv. Judge, can you not see this bullshit? It's so obvious. Huh? Bullshit? Where? Guard, have this cleaned up immediately. Oh my god, just shut the hell up at this point. I like that the judge is basically as inept as the original Ace Attorney judge, too. If we object and say because they were practicing their letters. I got it. We're fine. Yes? I don't know, don't trust me, I blow Bobucks. I'm sorry, but there's literally a sheet of paper in your camp where you're practicing your spelling. And it matches that of the note. Haha, that's so typical! They're so stupid and illiterate they need to practice their handwriting. Ha, I didn't need to do anything in this trial to get the guilty verdict. You're helping me win at this point. No, I still think they're innocent. There's just something we're missing. It seems this letter says, there is an evil under Witchy's house. I must kill him and destroy it. This does seem to convict you as the murderer. Just be honest at this point. Are you guilty or did you really not do it? You're pretty much done for anyway, so you don't have anything to lose. When I said I'd kill him in that note, I meant that I'd kill him. Online! In a video game! The Persona 4 music is back! Are you serious right now, bro? Seriously? Are you taking the piss? I'm serious, this game is so fucking British. There's a survival game server that Witchley plays on. I was sneaking into his base so I could play on it with my account. It has been a common thing I do after he goes to sleep. I hurried to his base a bit too early and that's how Crane saw me. The message in the mode I wanted to message to another player on the server. However, I have trouble reading and typing, so I wrote the note to help me. My plan to kill him in the game was to set up a trap with explosives and destroy his virtual base. And he didn't tell us this because I needed to keep blowing up his base a secret. We are in court. Are you more concerned with video game drama than going to prison? Without the game, I'd die. It's all I live for. Oh, come on. Are we really believing this? I mean, until we can check if this video game server is real, then I will have to go with it. It seems this trial will require another day of investigation to get enough evidence. Ah! I can't be asked to spend more time on this dumbass case. Defense, it appears you are in a very bad spot right now. But I do congratulate you for objecting on your own client for the sake of finding the truth. As at the end of the day, that's why we're here, to find the truth. Tomorrow, you will investigate, find more evidence, look into this video game server thing, and then we will have a second trial. And we figure out what happened once and for all. Alright. Man, this trial has been a pain. I'm surprised I didn't lose at the start. I pray for better luck for tomorrow. Until then, court is adjourned. Ah, damn it. I can tell it's gonna be another sleepless night. I'm sorry for not telling about the whole video game thing. Oh, it doesn't really matter. But you might have lost the trial because of that? Stuff like this happens a lot to me. You should be more concerned with yourself than me. I guess. Do you mind telling me more about the video game server? Could be useful. Oh, yeah, right. Well, the person I was trying to send the message from the note to was a player called Big Cheese God. Me and him disagreed with Witchley ruling over the server, so I wanted to blow up his castle as an act of revenge. As for what I said in the note about there being an evil under his house, I was kind of making stuff up to try and make a Big Cheese God get curious on what I meant by that, and thus help me. Huh, thanks. I better get back to my holding cell now. See you next trial, I guess. No matter how many times I ran through it in my head, I had no idea what to do to prepare for the next trial outside of hoping to find good evidence. Suppose all I can do is see what happens. 70 Bobucks gained. Alright, we got Bobucks. We got 80 Bobucks. Used evidence removed from evidence list. It's recommended to save your game now. Alright. So, that is, what we'll call it for today, then. And we'll come back to this. There's at least 4 cases. Because this is remote control murder, there's at least 2 more. Which is crazy. Alright, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see ya. Bye-bye!